right, let's get into this 1920 football drive. Chicago Bears building a sustained winner with Ben Johnson. All right, guys, let's go. Full screen and go.
Our entire organization is fired up about Ben
Chef
Johnson.
Poles.
I think he kind of fits me.
Caleb.
He's a competitor. We are completely committed to building a sustained winner here.
How long before people start calling Ben Johnson Uncle Ben? Serious question. Boo.
The Packers have taken a 1-point lead, and the Bears are going to crack at it to get the win. Wow. 51 yards for Cairo Santos. 2 seconds on the clock. 22-21 Green Bay, middle of the field. Flags are quiet. Taylor extends his hand. Snap. Placement made. Cairo Santos. Kick is up. And the kick is good! Yes! And the Bears have walked off and won in Green Bay!
All right, so this game was the last game of the season, as if you're a Bears fan, you know. It was a meaningless game. Packers were moving on to the playoffs. We were going home, like, we're a 5-win team. But having not beat the Packers in 10 years, getting that monkey off of our back, for lack of a better term, felt good. I don't care if it was a meaningless game. Like, we just needed a win against the Packers, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever.
Cairo Santos, good for 51.
Caleb Williams, a game-winning drive, and Santos delivers for Chicago.
So Caleb's undefeated in Lambeau. So
the Bears close the season with a dramatic 24-22 win.
First one of 2025, and boy, oh boy, is a lot more coming. Let's go.
I'm glad he got out of this season injury free.
What are your emotions today? Like, as you clean out your locker, year one is done, we head into this important offseason.
You know, getting that win yesterday was big. To be able to go out there and fight and come out with the win and do it the right way was really cool to see and really cool to be a part of. Couldn't ask for a better way because we've been through a good amount this year. A lot of learning lessons for myself, but also for this team, and can't wait for what's next.
In terms of our coach search, what we're looking for clear vision, a developmental mindset, really good game management, and obviously a plan to develop a quarterback is going to be a key.
We're looking for Ben Johnson is what we're looking for, is what he was saying.
We're going to cast a wide net. It's going to be a diverse group.
I will say, I 100% thought they were going to hire Mike McCarthy. I'm, of course, glad they didn't. I wouldn't have been mad at it. Ben Johnson was my first choice, but I thought the Bears would do the typical Bears thing and settle for somebody and hire Mike McCarthy instead of taking a risk and going for the hot coach, the hot commodity, the hot name out there.
There's going to be different backgrounds from offense, defense, special teams, college, pro. We are turning every stone to make sure that we're doing this the right way.
Competitive as you are, what are your concerns about where this team is?
I despise losing, and so I am focused at every level. We need to do better here. This decision on our head football coach will impact the trajectory of this franchise for the next 10, 15, 20 years. We have to get this right, and I'm confident that we will.
I want to thank our fans for their support and their patience, and they have my word. I'm doing everything I can, and we are as an entire group, to get this thing back on track and head in the direction it needs to be, and they can take pride in their team. Thank you.
Tom Pelissero here with breaking news into the NFL Network newsroom. The Chicago Bears have gotten their man.
It's a win for the Windy City, and this was the #1 candidate to me.
Offensive mind, a star that a lot of people have had their eye on.
A lot have viewed him as the #1 candidate this head coaching hiring cycle.
They hired the most wanted coach on his first stop with the idea that it will be his last stop.
Clearly, Ben Johnson taking this job in Chicago means he believes that Caleb Williams can be like the Patrick Mahomes of the world, the Josh Allens of the world. Certainly, the pedigree is there.
The Bears didn't hit a bloop single. They didn't hit a sacrifice fly. They're trying to jack one onto Waveland Avenue over the left field fence.
Chicago lands the plane. They get the offensive coordinator from in the division, from the Detroit
Flew him in on a
Lions.
private jet,
He's
which is
going
very
to be
unlike the
hired as
Bears.
The next head coach of the Chicago Bears.
I think Eberflus got flown in on
This
coach.
is such an iconic franchise.
And then
with
George
such
McCaskey
a
picked him up
storied
from the
history.
airport.
Only when you're a little boy do you think of something like this. To see it come to light just like it did, opportunity I could not turn down. I'm beyond excited. I really don't have words to express the excitement and enthusiasm I have right now for this job.
Let's go.
Now everyone get back to work. We got work to do. Listen, thank you so much. My family and I, we are beyond excited. This is exactly where we wanted to be. It's exactly where we wanted to be. This is going to be a challenge. I am well aware of that. I know what this division's about. And this is exactly where we want to be.
He said that this is going to be a challenge because he knows our offensive line is caliente basura, hot garbage, like straight up hot garbage.
We're going to go after this thing, and it's going to take all of us in this room. It's going to take this locker room. It's nothing more important than that locker room and us serving that locker room and those players. All right? They need to understand that, and they need to feel that from us every single day. And if we do that, the wins are going to come. The playoffs are going to come. All right? Can't wait to get to know you guys. And thank you so much for the warm welcome. Thank you.
I'll be honest, I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting this place, this facility, the people within it. There's an energy right now that really can't put into words. So
Just because we're tired of losing, man. We are so ready to win as fans. I'm sure the people in the building at Halas are tired of losing. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they hear it, too. I'm sure, like, they're all tapped in like us fans, like, listening to sports talk radio and all the time. Like, come on, man. We tired of losing. I want to win. Give me the playoffs, man. Like, I want to make a run. Shit.
I know my family is so happy right now to see the potential of where we're going and the people we're going to be around.
I said, I got to upgrade my wardrobe now, too. Get on your level.
You know, saw my wife. This is Christmas presents here now.
Kevin?
Yeah, come on, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Good to see you, brother.
They're like, yes.
Kennedy, we can
Finally.
play ball out here,
This
huh?
dude's been kicking our ass for the last 3 years.
And you. That's right.
No, not right now.
We got some work to do.
Perfect. Perfect.
What do you think?
See, I always
Looks
put the
good?
coaches in that hat with that B. I don't know why. I should know this.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
The last time we seen this office, it was full of Eberflus's
What
stuff.
do you guys think? Yeah? Yeah? Holy cow.
Tell you what, Ryan, I'm blown away, man. This is
Fun fact, if you take the train, I think it's the Fox Lake line in Chicago, it'll take you behind Halas Hall, and you can see the practice field and that building he's in and stuff.
Everything's been first class. It's special. It's special.
You better get to work.
For you, dude. You heard what Dad said down there. Everybody's got to go to work.
That's right. Number one, the place. I spent a lot of time coming up during the summers to see Chicago Cubs games. And I fell in love with the city.
He wasn't capping about that.
Up here. Number two, I believe in the structure that we have in place from George to Kevin to Ryan. There's going to be complete alignment in everything that we're doing. I love the team that Ryan's already assembled, and we'll look to continue to build. And finally, I wanted to stay in this division. This is a good division. 3 teams made the playoffs. I have a lot of respect for the talent and the coaches that are in this, but anything worth doing and fulfilling is the hard thing to do. It's the hard way. And so I embrace this challenge of being in the NFC North, and I can't wait to get started.
So I ended up getting a call from Poles and Kevin and Ted and George, all been on the same.
His offseason was kind of crazy. Just like that little period where he got prank called by those kids. He had asked somebody for Ben Johnson's number or something like that. And then or some kids end up getting his phone. Somehow they got his phone number and oh, hey, Caleb, it's Ben Johnson, da-da-da-da-da-da. So then Caleb called, FaceTimed him, and it ended up being these kids. They're like, oh, sorry, it was a prank, da-da-da-da-da. I hope you guys end up getting Ben Johnson. We eventually did, obviously, but,
In line and said, congrats, we got our coach. I gave off a nice little, I guess you can say, roar or a yell while I was driving. I'm off of pure excitement.
How are you? Good, you? Wonderful.
Anyone with football eyes who was watching Caleb Williams says that is a moldable lump of clay that did some remarkable things in his rookie season, and Ben Johnson seems extremely eager to work
Lines
with
it
him.
up for DJ Moore to the end zone.
Let's go!
Standing on the opposite sideline from him this year, I gained a tremendous amount of respect for not only the talent level that he possesses, but also the type of person he is. And this is going to be
sacked 68 times.
The quarterback's offense.
Let's go, baby. Let's do it.
We are
He a
going to
tough
tailor this right
QB.
around Caleb Williams. It will not be necessarily what you've seen from me the last 3 years. We're going to find out exactly what our quarterback does well, and that's really what we're going to anchor on.
Caleb floats the ball down the field, and Swift caught the ball.
Silly play.
Our first time speaking, we address things that won't work, doesn't work, to be able to lead teams and organizations to go win and win big games.
Goff hits St. Brown, who flips it to Jahmyr Gibbs. And Gibbs is in the end zone for a Lions touchdown.
That's such a crazy play.
At Detroit, Amon-Ra, and
The Lions were
a couple
doing
other guys.
crazy stuff
Teams
this
don't
year.
Function that way. Offenses don't function that way without a guy like Ben.
Amon-Ra St. Brown's going to throw it back to Goff. Who had that on the bingo card?
He's had many different quarterbacks. He's been around many different type of teams and things like that. So being able to learn from him in those ways and execute crazy things that people like Tom Brady haven't even seen, that brings excitement.
What? I've never seen that in my life.
We want to keep defenses on edge, all right? We don't want them to know exactly what's coming. Multiplicity, formationally, schematically, to where when they see one formation and they're expecting one play that they saw on tape, they get hit in a different direction.
Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Good job. Hell of a job. No. You hell of a job.
You hell of a job. You.
Obviously, you have to cover all the basics. Obviously, it takes time. Obviously, we got to be accountable to each other, and I think he'll bring that.
Elevating just every week. Every week.
He's got some burning inside of him. It's something that, I think I have, and I think he kind of fits me. He's a competitor, and being able to have that same kind of juice, I think will mesh well. And so that brings a bunch of excitement, and not just talking about on the football field, but being able to, turn this thing around.
We're in the basement of the PNC Center here at Halas Hall, awaiting the arrival of head coach Ben Johnson for his introductory press conference.
Our entire organization is fired up about Ben Johnson. Throughout the entire process, we came away really impressed with his passion, his leadership, his football IQ, and his vision for winning football. Without further ado, I want to introduce Ben Johnson, head coach of the Chicago Bears.
It is an honor to stand before everyone today as the head coach of the Chicago Bears. I know exactly what this role and this responsibility requires, and I cannot wait to get to work.
This organization is built on history, tradition, and winning. So it's up to us to make sure that we hire good assistant coaches. We got a world-class head coach. We have world-class players. Our way to say thank you to George Halas and what he has built here in the
Papa
McCaskey
Bear.
family is to be successful. And I think it's a testament for our players to be here today. You see how Ben and his family operate. This is just a great day for the Chicago Bears.
Our goal is to win, and it's going to be to win now. And really, when we're talking about setting the culture, which is going to be step number one here in the springtime, accountability and integrity are going to be the cornerstones of everything we're going to be about. We're going to have a team-first mentality from start to finish. There will be consistent communication and structure. And really, at the end of the day, there will be a level of discipline that they're looking to embrace here.
I do have a message here for the players. Get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yes, sir.
There's no person
Yes, sir.
bigger than the team.
It was way too comfortable last season.
Us going out there and being one.
We are completely committed to building a sustained winner here. We are going to have high standards, but we're also going to have high level of support for these players. The bar is going to be, every time they step into the building, so high, because that's the only way. We're going to push, we're going to challenge these players to become the best versions of themselves.
The bar has been set higher than it's ever been set before.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, Virginia McCaskey. 102 years old. She's seen a lot of stuff. Like a lot of stuff. Both world wars. Right. At least the second one. I mean, she was born during the Great Depression. She's seen the Vietnam War. Run DMC. Monica Lewinsky. Kobe. You know what I'm saying? She done seen it all. So, rest in peace, Virginia McCaskey. Oh, yeah. So, the whole feeling around the Bears organization as of now feels completely different. Like, it seems like they're not messing around this time. So, we'll see. Time will tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, we always win the offseason. We're like back-to-back champs on winning the offseason. But let's see what happens during the regular season. You know what I'm saying? So, with that, yeah, that was the first episode of the Ben Johnson era in 1920 Football Drive. Yeah. For the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, share, and follow me on Twitch. Link down in the description.